When people saw the headline warning them to make sure you are alone before looking at Elizabeth Hurley's photos, the reaction was instant. Curiosity surged. Screens were tilted, doors were closed, and within moments, the internet was buzzing with one question: what could possibly be so shocking? Elizabeth Hurley has spent years redefining what confidence looks like in the public eye. She's never tried to blend in, never chased trends blindly, and never apologized for being comfortable with herself. That's exactly why this moment hit so hard. It challenged expectations, especially those tied to age, fame, and female visibility. The photos quickly became a talking point, not because of what they showed, but because of what they represented. For some viewers, they were empowering. For others, they were uncomfortable. And discomfort, as always, drives virality. Critics argued that the images crossed a line. Supporters pushed back, asking who gets to draw that line in the first place. The debate wasn't really about photos, it was about control, perception, and who society allows to be bold. What stood out most was how the media framed the narrative. Instead of focusing on Elizabeth Hurley's decades-long influence, headlines leaned heavily on shock. Sensational words guaranteed clicks, and clicks guaranteed the story would spread faster than context ever could. Social media played its role perfectly. Short clips, dramatic thumbnails, and reaction posts flooded timelines. Some praised her confidence. Some questioned the need for such boldness. And many simply watched in silence, the most honest reaction of all. Age became an unspoken part of the conversation. Supporters emphasized that confidence doesn't fade with time, while critics revealed an uncomfortable bias. Society still struggles to accept older women owning their image without apology. Elizabeth Hurley, knowingly or not, forced that bias into the spotlight. Interestingly, the longer the story stayed online, the more reflective the conversation became. People began asking deeper questions. Why does independence make some people uncomfortable? Why is boldness celebrated in theory but criticized in practice? And why do headlines always reduce women to moments instead of legacies? Elizabeth Hurley's lack of reaction became part of the message. No explanations, no defenses, just presence. In a world addicted to instant statements, her silence felt deliberate and powerful. Eventually, as viral storms always do, attention shifted elsewhere. But the impact remained. The moment exposed how easily admiration turns into judgment and how quickly society reveals its contradictions when confronted with unapologetic confidence. In the end, these photos didn't just break the internet, they forced it to look in the mirror. And Elizabeth Hurley walked away exactly as she appeared, confident, discussed, and entirely in control.